Hello everyone, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And we've had a lot of tough energy this week, but today feels like the energy is getting better. The reads have definitely been a little bit lighter, except there's still a lot of complications in reads. There's a lot of people affected. So just feeling the general energies that are going on as well. We're going to pull from the Lenormand Reverie for a message of the day. We're going to use the Universal Golden Tarot for the read, all uprights, and then clarifiers, upright and reversals. We're going to roll the die as well. I've already pre-shuffled for all of the decks. This is a general reading. If you want something more personalized to you specifically, you can check out my information below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out as well. It's only $1 for a song. It's a great way to support me. If you'd like to donate to the channel, that information is also below on my website. And thank you so much for being here with me. Let's go ahead and pull a card to get the energies for Virgo for October 2021. Virgo, October 2021. Virgo. All right, 2 cards popped out. Look, a breakthrough and the stars. This is beautiful. And look at that. We have the nature there too. The bottom of the deck is the loving woman. Very nice, Virgo. All right, so some kind of sunshine or breakthrough here with the star, which is healing, dreaming. We have the part 2, which is public meets, as well as nature. And then the bottom of the deck of the loving lady. Let's see what's underneath her as well. There's more nature here. So and Virgo can be very much a nature girl. So there's a lot of nature here, but also dreams coming true, healing, sudden events perhaps. There's lovers with the 616 as sudden events, epiphanies and sexual exchange. And then the 20, which is judgment, decisions, making announcements. Music being piped in. Leo just got music as being significant for them right now. And again, the loving lady coming up in the underlying energy, which is the 29, which is the 3 of Wands, being present in the moment. So remember to come back to the present, back to your heart continuously to keep that high vibration going. And let's roll the die for Virgo, October 21. All right, with the number 12. So we have the 12 of, it is a completion, 12, but it's also the month of December, which is Sagittarius to Capricorn. It's also the Hanging Man, which traditionally is Pisces. I usually get Capricorn more from it. And then we have Aquarius here for the sign. And we have Neptune here for the planet. So there's a lot of dreamy energy. That's Piscean energy. I know there was something that was being talked about regarding a Neptune change recently. So let's see how that goes. So we could have Aquarius and a Pisces, which are right next to each other, plus the Neptunian Pisces energy. And as well, we could have some Capricorn in there too. So let's see how that plays out. I'm just feeling into those planetary energies. So 12 is coming up. I think 11 came up. I don't know what came up for both of them today, because I did Cancer and Leo today. But 11 definitely came up for one of them. So we have 11, we're in October, we're going into November, December, so there could be timelines going on here, as well as Aquarius. And Valentine's Day has come up for me over the years for the next year. So that could be coming up for someone, or maybe someone's birthday is Aquarius. If you're looking at the Virgo reading for your moon sign or rising sign, you could be an Aquarius. But we also have a lot of Pisces here going on. So Pisces and Capricorn's all about Saturn and restriction and parenting and karma, that kind of thing. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo for October 2021. Wait a minute, I'm being guided to shuffle one more time. Okay. Virgo 2021, it's 2:02 on the clock. Virgo, October 2021. Okay, let's see what that brings. 2:02 is usually a good thing for me. There we have the 6 of Wands. This is someone bringing in the good news, leading the way, getting attention, but definitely good news, you know. It's usually bringing the news that the war is over here and being above the fray, right? Riding above the drama kind of energy. The challenge for you is the Nine of Cups, which is the Get Your Wish card. It's about self-satisfaction and happiness with self, emotional fulfillment on a single level. And the foundation for you is the Seven of Pentacles, which is reaping rewards of your efforts. In the Syrian Starseed deck, for me, this is actually Divine Feminine's heart in the E-Tower, but this depiction is different. So this is, again, reaping the rewards of your efforts. It can be seen as harvesting. It can be seen as daydreaming, gardening, all that kind of energy there. And the recent past is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Sovereign. She's got everything she needs except perhaps someone to share it with. And the same thing for the guy over here, which may be the challenge, right? They're on the same level here, very individualistic here. This one learning to harvest their emotional balance, and here the financial or time, money, and effort balance for the feminine. And then we have, in the present moment, crowning is the sharing energy. This can be being charitable or settling out with someone as well. But there's balance there if that's upright. So we'll see what comes up with the clarifications. What's coming up soon for you is the Ace of Swords, which came up in Leo as how they see themselves, either as the truth or being presented with the truth in their face. But that is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, unless this comes up as negative in the clarifiers. But there is overall really positive energy. There's a lot of pentacle energy here and good news coming in. Challenged by self-satisfaction with the truth coming in. Maybe somebody's challenged with not giving the truth, right? They already won. So why do they have to throw it in somebody's face, which can be the energy, whether it's you or the other person? And the challenge is satisfaction, getting satisfaction. You see yourself as the Three of Pentacles, which is the workplace or place of co-creation. It can be a school, a church, a gym, whatever it is for you. But as that place of coming together, it can be a hospital, it can be an architect's office. But I always see this one is very much about the stage at school or an art gallery, something like that. And what's around that, you're seeing yourself as your work, which is very Virgo. And what's around you or how others see you is the sunshine, exposing all or being very authentic to yourself, or wanting to ride naked on a horse like Bo Derek. I don't know. You could be. I don't know if Bo Derek could be a Virgo. Okay, let's see. The block here for you is the World. This could be completion. This can be coming full circle. This can be someone being, again, naked and authentic to the world. Somebody's marching to the beat of their own drum. This can be a Pisces energy. We have Leo here as well. This can be the sealed divine feminine. We have just the Leo and Pisces energy here. But again, this can be divine feminine. This can be children and pets around you as well. And then we end up at the Knight of Pentacles, a loyal, humble servant, which is also very Virgo energy. It's all about the workplace, right? And making money, time, money, and effort, sharing or being charitable. And then what's connecting to what's left hanging in limbo is the Ace of Cups. The cards that have come up are beautiful, Virgo. No one's had a better read than this week. And we'll see what energies they may not, when they're upright, this is the way it's supposed to be, made manifest. But it may not be completely upright yet, so we'll see what happens when we get the clarifiers here. But this is the humble, loyal servant coming in. Perhaps this could be a proposal and receiving big love in return. And then what's hanging in limbo is the dream family. This could be heaven on earth. This could be time, money, and effort of the family, business, community, or the world. Again, this could be heaven on earth and receiving love from this family, business, community, or world on a large scale by being of service. Okay? And I'm going to put a few more cards down just in case we need them at the end for clarification. We may not. You have a great read here, actually. And okay. And then the bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Wands. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory here before we start clarifying. All right, we have the Tower here. So someone was being strong with messages going out here, spreading the word, stepping up to the plate, perhaps finding peace over here, being strong, taming the beast. Maybe you have a pet that cowers, when you pet them. This could be someone, who's taming their inner beast, or you have somebody else taming your inner beast, or vice versa. But there is a tower event here, some kind of sudden event, epiphany, or sexual exchange, or kicking everyone out of the house, not being able to take it anymore. Like, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. And we have the Leo energy and Virgo on either side with Scorpio here, right? And Scorpio can be very explosive, and so can Leo. Virgo isn't usually as explosive, but they can be. If they're pushed to the limit, they will explode. And then you have the devil here with Capricorn. So there could be a lot of explosive energy here between these four energies, right? Trying to tame the inner beast of sudden explosions or eruptions. This can be sexuality as well, right? Going within, trying to be at peace with oneself, but dealing with the devil, or codependencies, or perhaps the ball and chain, right? And this could be the horny devil, so it could definitely be sexuality here. And then we have destiny here of the Wheel of Fortune, perhaps the golden goose getting schooled by Akashic records or the Sphinx. And there's the angelic kids or students, busy doing their work like they're supposed to, but there's always the one that needs to speak up here. And this is standing up for oneself without getting triggered. The Queen of Pentacles, which can be you. And then we have new passion, growth, and creativity here going on. Okay, so we have Libra. Closest to the surface, we have you, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Libra. And then that could be you for sure, with some new passion there. So let's see how that plays out. There's really lovely cards here. We have love and manifestation here, and sharing, being charitable, and truth. Let's see how they're coming up. And then the culmination of the Pentacles, right? Because we have the 3, 6, 7, 9, the Knight, and then the 10. We have the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles, which could be a couple, or they could be siblings. We have a Sovereign here too. So this could be a mother and 2 siblings here as well. This could be another sibling. This could be 4 siblings here too. So it could be a big family, or a lot of earth signs together who work for the same kind of cause. But either one family or all earth signs, which would be unusual. Coming together to co-create. And again, we have Leo here, Pisces here, and that's it in the main part of the read, Leo and Pisces. Okay, so this first underlying energy with the Ace of Wands. Why does Virgo have the Ace of Wands? And there is a split here, a divide, a lie perhaps, one big lie, or a need for clarity in the truth. Perhaps through making an announcement or a judgment call, or a wake-up call here, or a clarion call to wake up the dead. There's definitely a wake-up call here. In some kind of divide or split. Being very passionate about that. We'll see what comes up with the Ace of Wands, but for now, they want us to see the Ace of Wands as being upright, which is offering passion, creativity, and growth to the past regarding some kind of split or divide or lie that needs clarity. The truth needs to come out. Perhaps an announcement to wake up the dead. This also can be waking up the masculine, because that's the one we're seeing here. Or needing to save someone's soul. What's coming up also. And you notice there's one sword taken out of the back of 10. Right? So there's 10, so maybe taking out, it's like, oh, the seal being broken came up for me the other day too. This is like, breaking the seal of the 10 swords. And the first one has been taken out, has been removed. And there we have the trumpeters. So it's like the 7 trumpeters coming up, but there's no 7 there. We have 9 trumpeters, or 9, the 9 choirs, because I was looking up the 7 choirs, because that's what Cryon was talking about, but the traditional is the 9 choirs. And here's one being taken out. And I know that the one in England was being posted by Cryon, so you might want to listen to that, because music was coming up for Leo as being very significant. All right, so, and again, here's the fallen angel, and then the Savior coming in. So there's that contrast here. of Lucifer as the fallen angel, and then the Christ vibration rushing in to be the savior. Very interesting the way that's coming up there. So it definitely has something to do with that. The Nine of Pentacles in the recent past, and there's very Sagittarius energy there, and I always get God as Mr. Ed and Saggy, so that's interesting too. So the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past is, why? Why is the Sovereign there? That can be your daughter if you're the Queen of Pentacles, for sure. Okay, we have two cards coming up here, the Empress reversed and the Five of Pentacles reversed, which this is good, but this is not so great. So this is in lack, right? The Empress is in lack. This could be a mother who's passed, so it's not current, but it's happened already. And this could be three, you know, a line of women here where she's the third generation from the mother, and this is her mother and then the daughter. Or this can just be general lack. This can be someone who's miscarried. This can be someone who's ill or injured or just in lack in general, right? They expect either people to do everything. It's kind of that apathetic energy of expecting everyone else to do things for them because they can't. I can't do it. I don't know how. Or it's the Empress who is really bossy and mean and is feared, right? Because she expects you to do what she says no matter what. But this is someone letting these people back into the fold. And she letting this person back into the fold after having kicked them out? Or is she feeling left out in the cold by perhaps a daughter or granddaughter here? Or is the Nine of Pentacles coming up as that reversal energy of powerlessness? Powerlessness and perhaps a loss of money, power, and independence. And now perhaps letting, whether the people being let back in is the Empress or she's letting them back in after she kicked them out. That could be as well. Maybe a mother kicked out the daughter and the granddaughter, and now she's letting them come back in. But I don't think that's something that you'd want, especially if these two are upright and she's not. That's not a situation you want to go back to. The foundation here is the Seven of Pentacles, leading the way. And it's like deciding how you want to lead the way. How are you going to invest your money? Or are you just going to manifest by daydreaming it, imagining it? And I'm getting John Lennon with Imagine. Imagine all the people. So that's coming up. And then we have the King of Pentacles, which could represent John Lennon, although that's probably not how he'd see himself, right? Because he was usually naked with Yoko, right? It wasn't being the power man over here, taking care of other people. It's like John would be this, and this would be more like Paul. That's interesting that they're coming up. So it's like the one on the journey, which is more of the Christ-like vibration, meeting up with the traditional businessman or family man who takes care of other people. So he's still a good person. He's just not seen in the same way as, you know, like Jesus walking the earth and bringing good news to people. But this is also someone bringing good news to the King of Pentacles, but he's kind of snobby here. He's not necessarily paying any attention to this news. He's just doing his thing. He's reaping the rewards of his efforts, which there may not be anything wrong with that, but why is he turning his nose up to something positive here? And we have the Nine of Pentacles here too. So this could be him and his partner or daughter. If it's a partner, she's probably younger than him, maybe significantly younger than him. But this also can be a very independent daughter. They're very much alike, or they are partners. She doesn't have to be younger than him, because this card really can be any age. It's just about sovereignty. And then we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So this energy is actually frustration and inability to become aroused or find humor in things, which can be that arrogance energy right here, right? Being too stuffy or snobby here. Yeah, it's like they're snubbing this energy, which is part of the energy that this one's bringing in. But you notice that the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here is only the Seven of Pentacles here. So what have they lost? So maybe they don't want to hear about the good news anymore because they're already down to 7 from 9 or 10. and now they only have 7. So maybe they don't trust this information coming in anymore. They're frustrated. There's no growth coming in. There's no creativity or creative blocks going on. Or just stuck at home, reaping rewards, not able to increase their income here. So there's frustration. And with the Queen of Pentacles here too, could be the mother separated from the father and the child here. So I'm not going to put these down, but the next 3 cards next to this are these, which is Cancer, or the Chariot in a bold move to offer time, money, and effort or new life to the Queen of Cups here. But there's this is frustration of these two, because this one is offering this to this, money they don't have. So they may be mad because this energy, this Cancer energy or this warrior energy is offering their time, money, and effort to the Queen of Cups, which they may feel like she doesn't deserve. And then we have the central energy of the 6 of Wands, which was right below as well. That came right out. So this card just flipped out. And you notice this card is right here. Okay, so it's the same energy of good news coming in to save the day, to lead the way, to make everybody happy. And this is about a new start, being able to start over again after a divorce or after a break from a religion or a contract or societal norms, away from the patriarchy of being enslaved. So this is good news, no longer at war, no longer a POW, starting over in love, no longer questioning oneself and finding unconditional love. Or this just could be a water sign man who's very loving, a very loving family man type person. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which can be the messenger of truth coming in as well, coming in from the world energy, which can be messages coming in from around the world. This can be Pisces or the sealed divine feminine, and this could be the masculine of unconditional love. But again, this can be a Pisces person. And then we have air energy here as well. So this is definitely very positive energy, but that may be coming out of a divorce, which would make sense why these are separate from the Queen of Pentacles over here, and you could be on either side of this. This could also be a mother and 2 children over here. You know, but they're grown, so they're out on their own. And this may have been a recent visit. Like if you're a mother and 2 children, these 2 children may have come back to visit the mother recently. The challenge is the 9 of Cups. And why is that a challenge for Virgo? We have the 4 of Wands reversed, which is that it can be instability in general. It can be an unstable house or home. It can be a move, a visit, a coming home, a homecoming. This also could be the end of a marriage or just the party's over. This could have been a big celebration that's now over, but there's so much time, money, and effort put into thinking about it that now it's over. It's kind of like, well, why did I spend so much time on that, right? And this is home and work, or this is a huge celebration. So this could have been a marriage, any kind of big celebration here. And now it's over, or somebody's moving. They're moving home or going to visit, or considering, since there's issues at work and an unstable home, you may be moving to put them as one, maybe a home-based business as opposed to them being separate because they're not doing well separate. But there's a need, maybe this isn't making somebody happy anymore, and the challenge for you or another person here is that what used to make them happy isn't making them happy anymore, right? There may be no satisfaction, that there's instability at home and trouble at work, and they're not happy, feeling defenseless to the situation. And here's the King of Swords. All right, so that's him feeling that way. He could be a Virgo. The 6 of Pentacles crowning you here. He's popping up in all the reads today. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, feeling imprisoned or trapped. This is that POW energy of disconnect and not seeing eye to eye with someone that you live with, or in prison because you're at a distance from someone you'd like to see, but you can't see face to face. So this could be wanting to share with someone or needing to settle out with someone. And this is settling out with someone or needing to see someone at a distance who's awakened, or perhaps settling out with someone who's got a big ego, right? Because here again could be the prisoner of work, right? And the one with an ego, right? Not seeing things the same way, or literally the captor and the victim and the disconnect between. Or these are two people at a distance feeling imprisoned by the distance, right? This is awakened and this one's feeling like imprisoned. And we have the Queen of Swords here, and they're both upright here. So there is a King and Queen of Swords here. She's speaking her truth. He may be feeling defenseless or without an excuse, but he doesn't care. He's in his truth. And then we have the Ace of Swords, right? Her truth, his truth, and the truth. The Ace of Swords. Remember, the Ace of Swords was reversed in the underlying energy there. Somebody's perhaps confessing. This could be dumping a load, dumping a burden, dumping all your responsibilities, taking a load off, losing weight. This is the Atlas energy of the weight of the world upon your shoulders, and taking that weight off of your shoulders regarding a split, a divide, a lie, the need for clarity and the truth, no longer willing to be the slave. And this is feeling like there was no other option, right? You had to take some of these wands away. You couldn't do it anymore. And there's maybe a heated exchange over that, or not telling true feelings. This could be delays in communication and travel. Or, you know, a lot of arguing or back and forth about this. And that can be energies back and forth with it around the world as well, regarding the world divided. So this can be a global type of energy as well. And there's the Ten of Pentacles. So it is upright. This is that energy of heaven on earth, or the wealthy family, business, or community. Sharing. You know, it's like that dream family that everyone kind of wishes for. But there's a lot of, fighting here, or a lot of delays regarding dumping responsibilities of this too. And this can be too receiving an inheritance and all the work that goes along with the paperwork and not being quite done yet, and it's a pain in the ass. That can be as well. And we have the Emperor reversed connected to this, and we have the Empress reversed over here too. So this could be two parents who are gone, and thus an inheritance. Or this could be two older people who are pissed off. They could be brother and sister, or they could be partners who are separated or divorced, right? So the Emperor still has all the money and power here, and the Empress is left without. It doesn't feel like she's got much over there. And there, again, this could be, there's a lot of division here. It's like choosing sides. So why do we have the Three of Pentacles here? And remember, we had the workplace and the home as an issue here. And so what is going on about this workplace where there's issues, and how do we resolve this? Because you're seeing yourself as work, and so is there a third party through work? Is there third party interference through work? Are you just having money issues at work, or time management issues at work? What is it for you? Right? Because we have somebody reaping rewards of their efforts, but frustrated as well. So why is the Three of Pentacles reversed here? That's the way you're seeing yourself. Here we have the High Priestess, which there's nothing wrong with this card. It's somebody who's maybe an advisor. This can be a psychic. It can also be a very religious person. This can be an aide. It can be a nurse. It can be the quiet one, the secret keeper. This can be Pisces, Virgo, or Aquarius for me, but it's mainly Pisces. And then we have Cancer here as well. So they're both upright, but they're very different, right? This is the warrior, and this is the peacemaker. And we have the two of them coming together to join forces to offer time, money, and effort, or a new life, or the gold coin, which is the Christ consciousness, to the Queen of Cups. This is really beautiful. I feel like there's just changes going on here at work, even though it's coming up as the Three of Pentacles here, reversed. All of these people, maybe they're adding somebody new to make a difference at work, because they're both good. Maybe they're just not good at managing business stuff, right? This one is into the spiritual aspect of it. This one's the mover and shaker. And then maybe they need someone to do more practical things, or just bring the love or bring the presence. But they're offering time and effort to her, the Queen of Cups, or a new life. Again, this could be Pisces and Cancer, or this could be one person who's very spiritual Cancer, or very motivated Pisces, or Virgo, or Aquarius. And the Queen of Cups could be a Virgo as well. But somebody's getting a big offer here. Pisces or Cancer, or this is one person. Or this is somebody going on the road. This person travels perhaps, and so they're offering her to go with them on the road, or offering money to take care of things, or perhaps the business or the channel while they're away, and be present while they're on the road. Someone who needs to take their place while they're gone, that could be as well. And there could be a lack of affection here. This could be an invitation to come together, but they're not offering a love relationship. Maybe one of these people wants a love relationship, or maybe they both do, but there could be a commitment elsewhere. That could be as well. But this is about a lack of affection. This also could be Gemini reversed. Or actually, the Queen of Cups is being called in because there's been a breakup at the current moment. And somebody needs to take time to do other stuff. So let's see what the sunshine is around you. It also could be you wanting, you may have Pisces and or Cancer, or just Virgo and Cancer in your chart. And you may want to offer money to a friend or daughter to help you with like online stuff. Like me, I don't like so much the computer aspect of things. So it could be offering someone you know and you love to some money to help you out with that stuff, to be more up to date at the workplace. And then we have the sunshine here. Sunshine. So the war is over. Post-war, destined to step up to the plate, spread the word, perhaps up to bat. There could be baseball here. Was there big baseball news at all here? Because this could be a team, and this is batter up. So sunshine, going out and going to watch a game, perhaps. Maybe someone's being invited to a game. To the old ball game. I'm getting the party's over. I'm getting Carol Burnett too. That was the song my mother came through with. The Carol Burnett song at the end of the show. I'm so glad we've had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time, it comes to say, so long. So that's coming up as well. I feel like this, you see the Sphinx here with the sword? I feel like he's the Sphinx. He's the one schooling the golden goose. Post-war, right? Because post-war there's PTSD and there's looting going on, and the Sphinx has to keep the golden goose in check. This could be the Sphinx keeping the golden goose in check. But this could be giving them sunshine, vacation. This could be a star child too, that someone has to, you know, give them their way to make sure they stay happy, keep their energy good. We have Libra child here. Post-war, and there could be somebody's birthday, right? If it's a Libra. And here's sunshine, going out, having vacation with the kids, or exposing things in a positive way, being very present in the moment. And again, for me, I'm Virgo, and my daughter's Pisces, so that could be there. And this, my son's got Libra rising, so it could very much be about your children as well, or spending time with them, or perhaps bringing them into the business. Maybe if you're doing a certain business that your children might be interested in, or this could be hiring other young people who may resonate with what you do. The block for you is the world. Why is that coming up? And the world is upright over here. That can also be Pisces or sealed divine feminine, the one who's very authentic, who runs around the block or has a pool in their yard perhaps. Someone who's very self-satisfied, happy with themselves, perhaps a good example. Finding happiness with self without needing anyone else around. Coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up their act or space, and finding self-happiness. Implementing a new plan perhaps, or a new investment on how they want to go forward from here. And that may be a block for you. It's just that final energy of getting the space totally cleaned up and done, like wrapping it up, wrapping up the cycle, being happy with self. This can be the wizard, right, with the curtain pulled back, exposing your true authentic self, your naked self, and coming clean or cleaning up the space in order to manifest the next step here in investing whatever you want to do next. See, and then getting back to work, right, the balancing act, the performance, the juggling, the distracting other people so they can't see what's really going on behind the scenes. So that there may be a block here for you around that, and which is the obstacle at work with manifesting. So why do we have the Knight of Pentacles over here? And we have the Fool reversed along with the Sun. And what is the Knight of Pentacles? I want to see if the Knight of Pentacles is upright, because he was upright in Leo's read, just the one I just did. Let me see. See if I can find the Knight. Yep, it's reversed here. That's what I thought. It might be weird like that. So this Knight actually is coming up reversed, which your ultimate reading here is about this Knight being upright and being of humble, loyal service, which may be part of this block here, because you feel stuck. And this is lacking faith in exposing yourself just as you are, being your individuality. This could be somebody falling on their face or from grace, afraid of embarrassing themselves in front of the whole world or in front of their children, right? Or maybe a child who's afraid to embarrass themselves, being exposed. But again, this is obstinate stubbornness. This could be a Taurus energy too. Let's see what you have overall. We have Leo and Pisces. That's it. And Virgo in the major cards. And here's Leo again. And this is Aries reversed. And here we have the Queen of Swords touching this Fool who's fallen, which can just be foolish behavior. She could be talking about foolish behavior of the children being exposed, or people falling on their face or from grace and needing to get up back on the horse again. And perhaps giving the child as an example, because I was just talking about my children. But this is about feeling stuck regarding giving to others or settling out. And this may not be you. It can be, but it may not be. So why do we have the Ace of Cups? Oh, that went flying out. The Magician. Well, that's pretty powerful. So we have the Magician and the Queen of Wands, which can also just represent Gemini or Virgo, but I get Aries too, so she could be an Aries. But this is somebody putting all their cards out on the table, right? Manifesting big time. The Queen of Wands is looking the other way, though. It's like the Magician and the assistant. She's not paying attention at all to what he's doing. She's on a different page. She's not interested in this. She's interested in being outside with her black cat over here. And she's interested in what didn't go right in the past. This is a falling out in the past in a relationship, or these are kids who are acting up. Maybe while he's performing, she has to make sure that the kids or the pets aren't interfering with their performance. This can also be a bad childhood, a bad experience from the past, but again, a falling out or just difficulty in the present with kids, or this could be the past returning to the present as well. But regarding justice or Libra, and here we have Aries and Libra, regarding love being offered from the family, And this can be Virgo as well. So it definitely could be you with fiery energy, and there's Leo here too. So it could be Virgo, Leo energy. But it's like the kids are being stubborn, and Aries energy being stubborn, because Leo is upright and so is the Virgo upright. So I don't feel like this is the Virgo. I feel like it's somebody else. It could be a Taurus. I don't usually see this as much as a Capricorn, but it could be. Or it could just be someone else who's being stubborn. It could be a fiery person or a child here with Libra or fiery. Like, these definitely give me my kids again, like, because my Pisces daughter has a lot of fiery energy as well. So it's like falling, it's giving the example of falling off the horse and getting back up again. That it's okay. Like, don't feel embarrassed about making a fool of yourself. I mean, I do it all the time, right? So don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself. When I was growing up, I was terrified to speak up in class and not be right, you know, because I was always scared of adults because my mother had a bad temper. So it's, you know, make sure you be yourself, no matter how foolish somebody else thinks you are. That's their issue, not yours. If you're comfortable being that, then be it. Don't let someone else dictate who you're going to be. This also can be not working or not moving, not being able to move on because you feel paralyzed by your emotions. I want to see the Ace of Cups too, if that's coming up upright. But there is justice here. There is fairness here. There is big manifestation, exposure, sunshine, vacation. There's so much good here. There's just this Aries energy along with Earth. Aries and Earth in a falling out. And then we have the wounded warrior surrendering, which can be a Libra energy here. So maybe there was a Libra you were dealing with, and maybe you have Leo in your chart, or you have a lot of kids that you're dealing with, or just kids in general. Doesn't have to be a lot. But there's definitely Libra here, and Leo and or Virgo, perhaps Gemini as well. But the Libra energy is surrendering here. The wounded warrior is surrendering to try to end the nightmare, the sleepless nights, the stress, the purging, to end the battle in a losing war, perhaps with a third-party situation, or with social distancing here, with the family, or differences in opinions about all that. And there is the Ten of Cups. Both families are upright here. There is a coming together here, because we have Ten of Pentacles upright and Ten of Cups upright. I want to see the Ace of Cups, if that's in here. Yep, look, Ace of Cups is upright. There is big love from this family. It's got emotional and practical energy here in a big way. And that can represent the world, offering all of this big love and manifestation to the Knight of Pentacles, which feels intimidated by that energy. But there's also, because of a lack of affection or love, there's a love relationship that's paralyzing them. So that can be you, or it could be somebody else, right? We're dealing with coming together issues at work. And this could be a Gemini person as well. And finding peace. It's like the X. This could be an X in your energy too. Finding peace with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, or finding peace away from the Queen of Pentacles reversed, whether that's you or somebody else. And then the Page of Pentacles upright, who's receiving the love. So this isn't coming up as you, unless you're the child, Virgo. Okay, so if you're the Queen of Pentacles, this is not you. And this is like the one receiving the love is the Knight of Pentacles here, which is reversed, which is a Page of Pentacles upright. And this could be the younger child also. They could be two separate children. Like, this one receives the love really well and is able to manifest from it. But this child receives the love and gets paralyzed by it. It's like people reacting in different ways. Or before, where this child was able to receive this big love from the family, they're now rejecting it. And why is that? I kind of want to figure that out. Why is the Knight of Pentacles having issues receiving love from this beautiful energy? Why is the Knight of Pentacles having issues here? They're in love. They're seeing synchronicities, heaven in their eyes, or they have lots of choices. They don't know which, they're overwhelmed or confused with which decision to make, which then makes them paralyzed. So they're in love with somebody who's heaven in their eyes, or they're in love with so many different things they want to do, then they do nothing because they get paralyzed by their emotions. They get paralyzed and frustrated, and and then they're trying to avoid a disaster, or in the aftermath of seeing synchronicities, it's overwhelming, and then they want to offer love instead. Aww. It's like it's wanting to offer this love, but kind of being shut down. It's like offering passion here or inspiration, then being shut down. So then wanting to offer love, but then somebody else is trying to block it because they're trying to keep to themselves, perhaps to stay sane because they want to keep the balance in their life. Perhaps somebody's working and feeling balanced right now, so they don't want the love. But then it's like the Virgo comes back from over here and says, yes, but look. This is so funny. Offering the love over here, and when they ignore you, then coming back on the other side and saying, yes, but look, here's the light. Don't you see? That's really funny. So that could be in a relationship. That could be a twin flame thing for sure. And then, so I want to know specifically, why is this Three of Pentacles here reversed? And is this Knight of Pentacles Virgo or somebody else? Is the Knight of Pentacles Virgo? I feel like no, this is healing. There it is again. There it is. Well, there's somebody healing from heartbreak. So if that's you, that's what they're saying. Yes, that's Virgo. If you're healing from heartbreak, and perhaps with Cancer in your chart, that would be Virgo. Feeling paralyzed by their heartbreak, especially at night. And then the Six of Pentacles is coming up reversed. So this is an inequitable situation. Somebody is leading the way and reaping rewards of their efforts, but feeling like they either are in an inequitable situation that they're struggling to get out of, or they're just not sharing. Not sharing with the King of Wands reversed, because they walked away to detox and get over themselves, to connect in the 5D, or to take a break or rest and deal with depression or arrogance issues, the never-ending story of not letting things go. And then we have the Leo energy of being strong and healthy before offering a little bit of love. And being more moderate. So it looks like someone, King of Wands specifically, is changing their life. There's been a lot of inequity in their relationship or in their life. I don't think this is Virgo. It could be, with a lot of fire in your chart. But it's like they're changing their life in order to come forward. So before they can do that, they're doing all this before they can offer a little bit of love and be more practical. So it's like trying to get their life in order. And that's what's paralyzing the Virgo energy, if that's you. Because for Virgo, as far as I'm concerned anyway, love always takes precedent over anything else. And when you don't have your love life in order, it's like everything else kind of gets paralyzed or falls apart. So that's kind of the energy of this reading. So let's go ahead and pull the other cards for you. Romance Angels in the numerology deck. We've been doing the Kipper deck too. These have been really long today. Sorry about that. I've been trying to keep them to 30 minutes, but it's very chaotic this month. So I feel like this is important that everybody gets the full read. And this is not a bad read at all. This is actually quite good. It's actually giving some clarity. That there's like big family love here being offered to you, but it's hard for you to accept it when you're not with the love that you want to be with. That's the tone that's here. While somebody else is dealing with inequity of their relationship or trying to settle out with something. Okay, which also can be you, but we definitely had a King of Wands up there coming out, so. All right, from Romance Angels for Virgo. And we're definitely, this was reversed. So we're definitely dealing with some kind of split, divide, or lie that needs to be clarified between the one on the journey, or perhaps a daughter and and the world, or a Pisces or the divine feminine. The challenge being satisfaction or wanting to throw something in someone's face, like I told you, or like, why did you do that? See, now when you're right, then showing that you're right in somebody's face. There's an issue with that causes divide, perhaps between oneself or between a mother and child or people at work. Like if it doesn't work, you're afraid to try it because then the mother or the daughter's going to throw it in your face. And there could be 3 generations here as well. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And trust the situation's calling for you to have faith. So this has to do with synchronicities. Pay attention to your synchronicities and your knowings, and trust. It's all about having faith, which is why there's a lack of faith here, which is causing issues. And forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So as you let go of the fear and go back into faith again, and keep an open mind that your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, when you reverse this, the next step is you receiving all of this love from the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups energies, whether they're family, community, the world, whatever it is. And the bottom is flirt, which Leo had to do. This was the underlying energy that's going away. It is safe for you to love. There is new love, and you're being called to flirt. And the first card out was, though, follow your synchronicities, that the red flags are cautioning you. So just have faith. And forgive and learn. Let's see from the numerology deck here what's coming up. So it can be when either your financial life or your love life isn't in order, like you don't have that stability or that safe place to go. You get paralyzed when it comes to going forward with other things, like with work or stability issues. When things aren't balanced. And we have teaching and learning. 57 is the separation energy of healing and forgiveness. And parenting. So there's definitely some parenting energy between mother and daughter, especially here, or mother, daughter, and granddaughter, regarding coming together to create something. Perhaps the daughter leading the way and challenged by saying, I told you so. Like maybe the daughter has more of a potent personality, more of a masculine personality. They're very independent. And there's an inequity here with and this can be another sibling too. So it could be more than one child you're dealing with. It could be between the children, is an inequity between themselves. And then we have new beginnings here. So it's really beautiful energy. We have the third eye, the solar plexus of confidence, and then that creativity of new beginnings, as well as sexual new beginnings. And then we have, and domestic harmonies after that. So the mother may have to do with that part of it. Sorry, I dropped my card there. All right, and the bottom of the deck of this one is physical activity. So that might be important for you to get any frustrations out. After a relationship change, it's important to move, to get those frustrations out. That's that Knight of Pentacles. Physical activity, important. And then the Kipper deck. So you're being called to work out, to correct any imbalances, to feel better, more confident, more in your faith. Okay, and then we have a man of concern, which is the 33, the Christ vibration, which is unity consciousness. But why is there a man who's concerned? And this is about someone who works for him, perhaps, how hard they work. The 3 of 38, Queen of Cups, could be any water sign. It can be Pisces or Cancer specifically, but it can be Scorpio too. And again, we have a lot of Pisces energy here. So this could be someone who's looking towards the future, but there's no emotional grounding here, right? Maybe she's working hard, but there's no love in her life right now. So it's, it's not very satisfying. And this is coming up as the main female, which could be Virgo. So are you a Virgo man here? in unity consciousness with concerns about someone who works for you or about a daughter and their future. So this could be someone worried about their daughter's future. So this could be a Virgo man, this could be a Virgo female, just depends on your situation, and all having to do with their occupation. So it looks like a father's concerned about their daughter's future, right? And how they're going to survive. And this could, the main female could be the mother, right? This could be the daughter. This could be a father or a grandfather. And then this could be the same person as here, or this could be the mother of this person. And dealing with their occupations, and this man is concerned about that stuff. And there's energetic exchange here regarding the High Priestess, which is like what I'm doing right now, like I'm doing a card reading, and a lot of energetic exchange at work, and that's the path. And that might be giving a masculine energy despair or feeling down on their luck, on their journey, and needing to deal with an older woman or a mature, or their mother. And here's a man with thoughts of a woman. So again, there's lots going on here. The bottom of the deck is the house. And that's also judgment. It was making a decision about a house. And there's a privileged lady, whether it's you or a daughter. And a community here, which is the Knight of Cups. And this again could be Pisces with the Hangman. So it could be Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Right? The man with the business, who got taken into this community and feels very secure there because of that, but actually is matching up with this privileged lady, perhaps a Pisces, or perhaps you as a Virgo, and want to come together in a house together. And that could be, maybe, my daughter just moved in with a guy friend of hers too. That can be that kind of energy as well. There's definitely a man here concerned about the Queen of Cups energy. And she was upright. And she's very loving. Like, people might worry about her because she's very loving and giving and kind. Maybe they see her as being naive. But remember the beginning of the read. We have the sun, the breakthrough of the star going public. So again, there could be concerns about a man, about a woman going public, with her work, because they may feel that they're vulnerable to things. So I hope this was helpful for you. For Virgo, again, we had Leo and Pisces mostly here. But again, there could be some Taurus stubbornness here too, or that could be you. And 3 generations of women perhaps, or at least mother and daughter type of energies coming up a lot here. And parenting stuff. And to make sure you exercise to release frustration energies. And again, here's that loving lady here. And it's all about the family tree here and the underlying energies. All right, this was a long one. All right, save the best for last, right? All right, so make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. Breathe. Breathe. And rise and be love, you guys. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.